What's going on, guys? This is Haltoon here. I have ScornofX on the line. Say what's up, Scorn.
What's going on, guys?
We're going to talk a little bit about gun control in America and how it's affecting our gameplays and what might be in store for the future of gaming now that these gun control laws are coming into play. What do you think about this gun control thing, Scorn?
I think it's all bullshit, to be honest. Like, the media just uses... They need an excuse to put rules and regulations on us. And it really fucks up the gaming community. Like, on certain games, like the Black Ops 2, you have the option to turn off the violence, or the blood, or whatever. And I think that's just pointless.
Right. Did you ever play Mortal Kombat back in the day? I mean, with the blood codes and everything?
Yeah, and they had the blood code and all that stuff with the blood.
Yeah, and the super crazy fatalities. I mean, like knocking people's heads off and pulling their spines out of their body.
Yeah. No, but like the original, the first one, there was like a code, and you had to spill blood with your controller in order to turn on the violence. It wouldn't show blood at all.
Right. And even when you turned on the blood code, I mean, it wasn't even like that graphic or anything, but it was still there, and it was only available on the Sega Genesis version. It wasn't available on Super Nintendo. But I think it kind of made the game more popular and kind of added an extra element to it. Obviously, Street Fighter was popular at the time too, but it didn't have any blood.
Yeah.
This gun control thing is so heavy in the media that the new Miss America contestant winner actually was asked a question, and that she won because of this question. And what she was asked was, in the wake of the Newtown tragedy, there's been a lot of talk about gun control. One solution being proposed is an armed guard in every school. Do you think that would make our schools safer? Her answer was, I don't think the proper way to fight violence is with violence. I think that the proper way is to educate people on guns and the way we can use them properly. We can lock them up, we can have gun safety classes, we can have a longer waiting period. I mean, I think that's kind of a step around the question, you know. Obviously, the only way to fight violence is with violence. You're not going to sing Kumbaya with somebody that's holding a gun to somebody's head. What do you think, Scorn? I mean, it seems ridiculous.
I think the media just wants to scare people. Scare tactics is what works in the media.
Right.
They never stories about like all these heroes that save people's lives because they have guns on them at the time. They just show you all these massacres and all this other stuff on the media. And that's how they're planning on this whole gun control stuff, on the ban on guns as well. That's the fuel that they're using, all these massacres that are pretty much orchestrated, in my opinion.
Right. I mean, obviously these people are crazy. They need help. I mean, and a lot of these people have histories of mental health issues. I mean, these kinds of things are they've been going on for a long time, and it's nothing new. Obviously, people go out, they shoot a lot of people, and then they commit suicide. It's like they're trying to go out in a blaze of glory. And I can see how the media thinks that they're trying to emulate something that happens in video games, but I don't think that video games are the root cause of this.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's not the root cause of it. I play video games all the time. I play the most violent games. I like violence, and I'm not out there killing people. I think it just has to do with how people were raised and their state of mind.
Right. I think it's more of a mental health issue than anything else.
Like sometimes the kids that are bullied, like the Columbine kids that are bullied, nobody would listen to them, nobody would help them out. So their only ultimatum was to, shoot up the school.
Right.
And get rid. They went after the bullies first of all, and then I guess they just let it go to their heads, and then they just started massacring everybody else that they saw.
Yeah, and I mean, everybody, it's sad. It's sad that these things happen, but it's really nothing new. I mean, even in my area, there was a guy who was at the gun range, and the cops came to arrest him, and he shot all the cops. I mean, it doesn't make sense to go arrest somebody at the gun range when they've got fully loaded guns, you know. But I mean, that was considered a big tragedy. But I don't think violence in video games had anything to do with it, you know.
Did you ever see the video of this mom and her son at the shooting range? And the mom shot the son in the back of the head and then committed suicide. Or I'm not sure if she committed suicide, but I think she shot her son in the back of the head, and then in the news it said that she was trying to send him to heaven.
Oh my God. Yeah,
that's why she killed him. She wanted him to go to heaven.
Wow.
So this is just, it's not about gun control or any of that stuff. It's just mental health, and that's basically it. It's just the way people think and how crazy they are. There's something obviously wrong with these guys.
Yeah, I mean, and obviously it had nothing to do with violent video games. I mean, the mom probably never touched a video game in her life, you know? I haven't seen any evidence put forward that this guy who did the Newtown shooting or whatever, that he was big on video games or anything like that. I haven't seen any kind of press like that, so I'm not sure why they're pointing the finger at video games in particular. I mean, obviously there's movies, there's a lot of other media sources for this kind of violent behavior, and to sort of point the finger at video games, I think, is wrong. There's a lot of controls put in place to keep kids from getting these video games, but it's the parents that buy them for them. I mean, you know, Scorn, I mean, on Call of Duty, there's tons of little kids on there.
Yeah, I mean, these kids aren't going out and committing crimes, but they're also blaming movies. Not only are they blaming video games.
Yeah. I mean, I think we really just need more strict mental health control. I mean, there's obviously signs that people are having problems. You know, it's not like somebody just goes out and shoots a bunch of people, and you know, there's underlying issues there. What do you think about the 30-round assault rifle clip ban? You think that's going to do anything? I mean,
there's always going to be guns. No matter what you ban, there's always going to be a way to get it. If I want to get a gun right now that doesn't have my serial number or belongs to me at all, I can go out on the street and buy it. There's always going to be guns. Kids are always going to find a gun. If somebody wants to kill somebody, they're going to find a means to it.
Right. Just like if somebody wants to break into your house, they're going to find a way in. No matter if you have an alarm system or whatever, if you lock your doors, they're just going to bust a window. If they want in, they're going to get in, you know?
If somebody really hates you that much, they're going to find a way to kill you. Are they going to start banning knives? What if I want to go
I wish they would.
What if I want to slash Hatoon's neck right now? Are they going to ban all my knives that I have in my kitchen? Or how about an axe?
Yeah.
A chainsaw. Are they going to ban that too? Yo, Hatoon, I'm going to go chainsaw you right now.
Dude.
Just like in Gears of War. And they're going to start banning chainsaws.
You better be a trained killer, mother.
There's always going to be guns. You know, USA is probably the biggest exporter of illegal arms. You know, they don't admit it. They're never going to admit it. There's proof out there that they export the most illegal arms. They sell to all these terrorist groups. You know.
Yeah, we ship a lot of guns to Mexico. I mean,
yeah,
all the guns that are killing people in Mexico and stuff. I mean, they all come from the United States.
That's U.S. U.S. sold it to them. Same thing with Iraq. You know, Saddam was saying, oh, he had weapons of mass destruction. Well, who sold them to him? U.S. did, and during Ronald Reagan's election.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we used to work very closely with Saddam and the Iranians. We were playing both sides of the fence during the Iraq-Iranian war, and you know, that's a whole nother story, though, man.
Yeah, it's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story. I'm going to wrap up this commentary. Thanks for talking to me, Scorn.
All right, man.
Good luck on your channel, man. I love watching your gameplays. And if y'all haven't seen ScornofX's gameplays, check him out on YouTube, ScornofX. And also, TJ Rawshaw has his channel coming out, and a lot of great gameplays on there, too. Hopefully, he'll be doing some commentaries soon. But good talking to you, Scorn. I look forward to playing with you soon, and yep, if you'd like to say anything, go ahead and say it now.
Alright, man. Thanks for having me on your channel, doing live comm. Catch you guys later. Check out my channel, like how Toon said, and see you in the games.
Great.